Dating apps sometimes feel less like finding a partner and more like an unpaid internship in hazardous waste removal. You spend hours filtering through profiles, just dodging red flags like you are in the Matrix. Well, I thought I'd dip a toe, put myself out there. You will never believe the hilarious responses I got. Some were an instant block, but others seemed like they had potential, until I looked closer. Welcome to Mindful Love Lessons. Grab a coffee, stretch your swiping thumb, and let's trigger your fight or flight response. Today, we are opening the vault to go through the 9 dating app disasters that earn an immediate, one-way ticket to my forever-growing block list. First, I have to tell you about the guy that cropped his ex out of his profile picture. The conversation actually started really well, and we had been chatting for about 35 minutes. We were asking each other normal questions, what we're looking for, that kind of thing. So, I decided to check out his full profile to see if he had any more photos. What I found made me laugh. He had cropped his ex out of his main profile picture, but he forgot to remove the other photos of them literally kissing and cuddling. And his bio? His bio literally said, "Looking for someone without baggage. I'm so over my past and ready to make memories." I nearly choked on my can of Coke. I sent him one message telling him if he expects to have any luck on this app, he needs to take some new photos. He immediately started panicking like, I forgot they were there, and then, please, I like you, let me just delete them. Blocked. The irony was just hilarious. And you would never believe this next one. I call the bathroom selfie guy. So anyway, this guy sent me loads of pictures of him working out at the gym, which, sure, whatever. But then he sends one from the locker room. I'm looking at the photo, and right there in the background, you could see some poor guy peeing in the urinal, completely naked. Like, sir, do you not even look at the photos before you send them? Blocked. Oh, and the copy-paste joke. I'm not even talking about a lazy bio here. I'm talking about the opening message. You get a notification, and it's some joke or cheesy line that you just know he copy-pastes and sends to every single match. If I can Google your opening message and find it on a 2016 list of Tinder pickup lines, we are done. If you can't even write one original sentence to say hello, I know exactly how much effort you're going to put into an actual date. Block. And please tell me, seriously, what is it with the look I caught a fish this big profile picture? It makes you wonder who will be more interesting, him or the fish he threw back in. I always wonder what the fish has on his or her profile. Probably something like, I know, embarrassing. He caught me, and now he's gonna brag about me for at least 10 years. Honestly, it's not even worth blocking them at this point, because there are already too many of those on my block list. If I shared my block list, they would think it was an order for a fish shop. You would think I would have given up by now. I was literally laughing so hard I could hardly breathe. The next guy that messaged me used a 10-year-old profile picture. The profile said 32, but the picture screams 2012 filters. I have a peek at his profile, and I find that the third picture is a man looking like a completely different man. Okay, which one is you? Blocked. Then there's the aggressive paragraph. This is the one sent literally 30 seconds after their first message. Sounding so angry and entitled. Saying something like, I messaged you, the least you can do is reply, or do you think you're too good for me? I'm right, aren't I? That's what you think. Well, screw you. I can do better than you anyway. But with a lot more anger and obscenities. If I read it out, it would just be beep, 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 beep. Like, wow. Calm down. Block. You think surely it can't get any worse than this. Oh, how wrong I was. The next was Mr. Innuendo. I was expecting a hi or morning, how's you? But nope. I got an inappropriate essay in graphic detail of everything he wanted to do and for me to do. A complete stranger, not even a hi, just straight in with such embarrassing detail. And you know what I did? I blocked him. Fast. And I can't forget Mr. Guilt Trip message. Hi, I just had to stop by and send you a message to tell you how stunning you look. I know you won't reply, the good-looking ones never do, but if you decide I'm good enough for you, drop me a message. I know you won't, so I say goodbye. Now, what could I say to that? Well, I said nothing. Blocked. And finally, there was Mr. Zodiac Sign. So obsessed with knowing your star sign. He said he was a Scorpio, and if you're a Gemini, do not message me, I know your type. And he goes on about how his communication skills are only poor because of Mercury being in retrograde. I was so tempted to say, oh no, sorry, I'm a Gemini, but I really couldn't be bothered joking at this point. I swear, filtering through the cringe is a full-time job. The block button is my best friend, and it can be yours too. Protecting your peace means being ruthless with your boundaries. You do not owe your time or a polite rejection to people who show you exactly how ridiculous they are in the first 5 minutes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your ultimate pet peeve, or tell me your absolute worst dating app story so we can laugh about it together. If you're currently fighting for your life in the dating pool, hit that subscribe button to join the community, protect your peace, and I'll see you in the next video.